So you want to sit up tall, keep your shoulders back, put that chin up, and look directly at the camera. Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to the #1 show for professional service providers looking to build their brand, business, and live their best life. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the highly requested topic of how to look natural and be confident on camera. So if you're interested in learning how to become more confident and look more natural on camera, be sure to watch this full video. Now, just to preface this, I want to say I started with zero camera experience and I had no film experience. I was not in high school plays. I did none of that. And so I totally get how difficult it can be to press play and record yourself. However, after some time, I've grown to become pretty confident on camera, and I do it in a way that I hope comes across as authentic and natural, which is exactly what I'm going to help you do today. So this brings me to my first tip. And tip #1 is just going to be to practice. Just start filming and practicing. The first few times you watch yourself back, it might be pretty difficult. In fact, I used to never watch myself back, but this was a huge mistake because as I watched myself, I was able to learn what I was doing that I did and I didn't like. And now when you watch yourself, you want to be objective and you want to pick out these things that you do and don't like, but please don't pick yourself apart. Remember, it's not natural to talk to the camera. So remember, you need to play, you need to practice, but don't put pressure on yourself to ever even post these videos. These first few, just practice and get used to being on camera. Now, tip #2 is going to be to prepare. So come up ahead of time with what you want to say. And some people, they do this in a way that they create a full script. Some people like to just have bullet points. Some people have a topic in their head and they just roll with it. And you likely know what works best for you, so do that. And just because Sally prepares a full script does not mean that you need to. And just because Bob, he rolls with whatever's in his head does not mean that you need to feel pressured to do what Bob does. When I first started filming, I would come up with a topic, and then the morning while I was getting ready, I would practice what I wanted to say out loud. And the reason why I did this is I wanted to make sure that I could get my thoughts into words, so I wasn't trying to do that while I was on camera. And whatever you do, like I said, just do it in a way that works for you. And go ahead, comment down below. What do you do when you prepare for creating a video? Do you do full script? Do you do bullet points? Do you roll with it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're doing. So we talked about tip #1, we talked about tip #2, and now tip #3 is going to be to set yourself up for success location-wise. If you're nervous filming around a bunch of people, then film when no one's home. And if you say you have kids, then can a spouse or a friend or a grandparent or someone, can they take those kids and so that you can just film whenever you're all alone? You don't want these external factors making yourself more nervous than you already are. So set yourself up for success location-wise. Now, tip #4 is going to be to learn to ignore the camera and pretend that you're having a conversation with someone else. This makes it so much easier when you pretend you're having a conversation with someone than when you're just sitting there thinking about the fact that you're talking to literally no one. And additionally, if you can pretend that you're having a conversation with the camera, it's really going to help you build that connection with your audience that you're looking for, because the audience, the people viewing, are going to feel like you're talking to just them and you're just engaging with only them. Connections are really built through conversation, so you have to pretend like you're having a conversation with someone. And to really put this tip into use, I like to pretend that I'm having a conversation with someone who I feel really comfortable around. So I literally pretend like right now I'm just talking to them. Now, the final piece of looking natural and being confident on camera is posture. So you want to sit up tall, keep your shoulders back, that chin up, and look directly at the camera. As we talked about it, the people watching have to feel like you're connecting with them. They have to. And eye contact is going to be crucial here. So be sure that you're really looking into the camera. And now for your voice, you're really going to need to bring some extra oomph and just yourself in general. The camera and video are so draining. So whatever you have to do before you hit that record, you need to pump yourself up. If that's a dance party, if whatever that may be, you need to bring that extra pizzazz and really pep to your voice. All right, friends, now it's time to go practice, practice, practice. And these first few times you film yourself are likely going to be difficult, but practice makes perfect, right? Now, let me know if you enjoyed this video by giving it a thumbs up. And I've got a final question for you. What tip or tips did you find from this video to be most helpful? Be sure to let me know in the comments below, and also be sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell for new videos like this every single week. And finally, don't forget to grab the perfect social media funnel to learn how you can turn your connections into clients. The link is down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.